Good morning, students. Today I am going to revise chapter 8, that is profit, loss and discount. Okay. Before going to discuss this chapter, let me tell you one thing, and you please remember what I am telling you. And if you remember this, even if you want to try your best to make maths wrong, you will not be able to do it. Whenever any problems comes on the basis of profit and loss, once more, whenever there will be any problems based on profit and loss, your first duty is to find out cost price. Once more I am telling you. Any problems based on profit and loss, you listen to me better, and you just first you find out the CP. Let anything given in the question, your first duty is to find out the CP. And if you are able to find out the CP means the cost price, then profit and loss math will not be a tough task for you to solve it. On the other hand, if there is any problem based on discount, if there is any problems based on discount, you just find out the marked price or list price or printed price, whatsoever. Basically you are using it as marked price, MP. So in place of profit and loss, what you have to find out first? CP means cost price. And in place of discount, if the word discount is there based on any problem, you are supposed to find out the MP or the marked price. Okay? If you are able to calculate those, then you will find out the math is very easy for you. Okay? Now in the beginning first, I am talking about profit. When there is profit, all of us are knowing, profit means when your selling price is more than the cost price, then only you will be able to earn profit or not. You know what is called selling price. I hope you know what is called cost price. Selling price means the price in which you are selling your commodities to someone else. That is what is called the selling price. And what is cost price? On what price you are buying, that is, or purchasing, that is what is called cost price. So in place of profit, this is the rules all of organic. SP minus CP means profit. Now with the basis of these things, all these things you can calculate it. Whatever you want to make as a subject, you keep him alone, other things. Suppose I want to make CP here. With the basis of this problem, no point of learning. Just remember one, profit equal to SP minus CP. And on the basis of these, all the other formula based on profit you will be able to calculate. No need to learn it. Like I want to make CP. Make CP alone. CP was in minus. When it comes to the left hand side, it become plus. SP is already there, beta, left hand side. So SP is already there, beta. So let SP be here. Profit was there in the left hand side. When you change his side, his sign will also change and it become like that. That means CP equal to SP minus profit. Now again with the same basis, now I am to suppose make SP. So let the SP be in this side, I am writing it, I am not changing his side. If SP is there, CP is already in the left hand side. Now this profit will come this side. So what we got here? SP equal to CP plus profit. I hope you are knowing, all of you. You learned it already, no need to learn. If you know one, profit, easily with the base of profit, everything you have to calculate, find out. Why? Because you make whichever thing you want to find out, you keep them in one side. And remaining thing you can transfer into the other side, it will become. Now I am coming about the loss. Now loss equal to beta. When is loss? Loss means when you purchase something in more price and selling it in the less. Now, when CP is more than SP, that is what is called loss. Like, you bought something for rupees 10 and sold it for rupees 8. Are you gaining any money? No, you are not gaining. What happened? 2 rupees is gone from your pocket. That is what is called the loss. So loss equal to CP minus SP. Now anything based on loss, whichever you want to find, suppose I want to find out CP. Keep that thing alone in one side. Remaining thing you can transfer them in the other side. So I can write here loss already there. SP will come from that side, brother. It was minus, become plus. So CP equal to loss plus SP or SP plus loss or not. On the other hand, suppose you want to find out SP. Now you come to this formula, SP. You keep SP alone. Now what is coming here? CP. The loss will go that side. Minus loss. Will you be able to find it? So SP equal to CP minus loss. I hope all those things are already known to you. You are doing for so many years this math. Once more I discussed about. Now I will tell you how to find out the profit percent and how to find out the loss percent. Okay, better? Profit percent and loss percent. Whenever you are going to find out, I told you always you require what? CP. So profit percent and loss percent is always calculated on CP. So profit percent, I am writing in short form, profit percent equal to profit by CP into 100. On the other hand, loss percent equal to loss by CP into 100. So remember, whenever you are going to find out the profit percent or loss percent, that is always calculated on CP. That is why I told you, whenever you are going to solve the problem based on profit and loss, always calculate the CP first. What you are supposed to calculate first? CP. You are supposed to calculate the CP first. So here profit percent equal to profit by CP into 100, loss percent equal to loss by CP into 100. Now I am coming about the discount. You are knowing, once more let me tell you. This, what is discount? Discount means, what is basically what do you mean by discount? And discount is always calculated, what I said, mark price. Like you want to sell a TV, and on top of the TV you must have put a sticker. The sticker is written there 35,000 rupees. The sticker what has been pasted on the TV, that is what is called mark price or list price. Understood that? Now, when a customer is been to your shop and he is interested to buy the TV, and he said, कुछ कम कर सकते हैं, कुछ छूट छाट दे दीजिएगा, then that fellow must have said, okay, आप 500 रुपया कम दीजिए. This 500 rupees what less is giving, that is what is called discount. Now, in place of 35,000 rupees, what is written there on the TV, that is called the mark price. The price has been marked. The reduction what the shopkeeper has given to you, that is what is called the discount. And then what is coming the selling price? Selling price equal to mark price minus the discount. So, on the basis of the discount, you have to remember this formula. First thing, discount is equal to, I am writing in short form, discount is equal to mark price minus SP. Okay, brother? Now, on the basis of this other formula, suppose you want to find out mark price. Keep mark price in one side. How to find out? Discount plus SP. Why? Because SP will come this side, it will come plus or not. So remember, just one formula learn. You remember it. With the help of this, you can find out all. How? Whichever you want to calculate, that will be in one side, remaining thing you convert into the other side or transfer into the other side. Now here, what I made, discount I made alone, MP I made alone, so these two I have already made alone. What is left over? SP. Now I am writing here SP, here is SP equal to MP minus discount. MP was already there, here SP was there, I keep it in the same side, discount will go from this side to that side, so it become minus. Now remember, discount percent. Discount percent equal to discount by MP into 100. Will you be able to calculate it or not? Like that, all the calculation you can do. Okay. Now I am going to solve one or two problems based on these problems. Okay. Now I am going to solve question number 5, page number 95. And this kind of problems are very, very important. What the question said. First you write it, I have written it here. SP of 5 articles is equal to CP of 12 articles. But I have just no space, that I have written here ART. ART means here articles. Once more, what is given there? SP of 5 articles is equal to CP of 12 articles. Find the gain or loss percent. So, like I always told you, what is been given there, you have write it. What does you have to find out? Write it and put question mark. You require gain or loss percent, or gain or loss, whatsoever might be. Okay. Now, whenever you are going to find out the gain or loss, okay, beta, what you are supposed to do? You have to find out the CP. When the word gain or profit or loss is there, your first duty is to find out the CP. And if you are able to find out the CP, then finding out the loss, gain or loss percent or gain percent will not be a problem for you. Okay. So first I am writing here, beta, let the CP of 1, I am writing short form, beta, 1 ART means here article is equal to rupees X. So here it is given there how many articles? 12 articles. So I am writing here, therefore CP of 12 articles equal to 12x. I hope it is clear to you. I have written here, I don't know the CP of one article, so I have written it here. Let the CP of one article equal to rupees X. Therefore CP of 12 articles, S will definitely come here, equal to rupees 12x. Now what the question said? SP of 5 articles is equal, I think I have made wrong, it should be SP of 15 articles might be there. Once more please, let me see. I made a mistake, it should be given there. SP of 15 articles, okay, not 5 articles, please correct it. SP of 15 articles is equal to CP of 12 articles. Now beta, you can write it, therefore SP of 15 articles, I am writing SATRS means articles beta, equal to how much? 12x. How it comes? Because here the question said SP of 15 articles is equal to CP of 12 articles. So here SP of 15 articles is equal to the cost price of 12 articles or not. That is written here, SP of 15 articles is equal to 12x. And you know, whenever you are going to find the profit and loss, you can only find the profit and loss if you calculate the CP and SP of same quantity. Once more, whenever you are going to find the profit or loss, you are supposed to calculate the CP and the SP of same quantity. So here I know the CP of 12 articles, and here also I know the SP of 15 articles. So both the cases, the number of articles or the quantity of articles are not same. So I can easily write here SP of one article is equal to 12x by 15. That means 4x by 5. I hope it is clear to you. Now you can ask me, sir, why you convert it into 1? Because here I know the CP of one article is known. Here I know the CP of one article. Here I know the SP of one article. Both the cases, the quantity is same. When both the cases, the quantity is same, will you be able to find out the profit and loss or not? You can do it in other way also. You could have found out the SP of 12 articles also. And if you can find out the SP of 12 articles, here you know the CP of 12 articles. When both the quantities are same, easily you can find out the profit and loss or not. So here SP of one article is known to you, CP of one article is known to you. So the quantities are same, and the same quantities you are knowing the CP and the SP. So you will be able to find out the profit or not or loss. Here loss is equal to CP minus SP. I am taking one quantity same here. What is the one article? What is the cost? X minus what is the SP of one articles? 4x by 5. So if you can find out here 5x minus 4x, it will come x by 5. So you can get the what beta? Loss is known to you. Now how to find out the loss percent? So I hope it is clear to you how loss come. Now you have to find out the loss percent. So loss percent is equal to loss percent. I'm going to find out the loss percent. Loss percent equal to, writing in short form, loss by CP into 100 or not. Here we compare with the CP of one article. So loss equal to how much beta? X by 5. By what is the CP of one article over there? X into 100 or not. So can you write it like this? X by 5 into 1 by X into 100. So you must be sir from how you got 1 by X? Because X by 5 down you divided by X or not? When divided by X, if you put the multiplication sign, the reciprocal will come X cancel 5, 20. So answer will be 20%. So what is the loss? 20%. Just I am going to solve one more problem based on mark price and discount, and then it is your duty to revise this chapter properly beta. Okay. Now beta, this is a very important problems. Okay, please try to understand it. What happened in this? What is given in the question? 3 times the discount is given, and that discount you have to convert it into the single discount percent. Single discount percent 3 times. Okay, when I am going to solve these problems, I will tell you some stories and then explain you. First thing you always remember, whenever the word come discount is basically depend with mark price that I told you. Whenever the word discount comes, those problems you always solve with mark price. Now let me explain these things. Listen to me better. First question number. First I am going to solve this question. Okay. What has happened there? Suppose you are running a particular electronic shop, and I had been to your place to buy a TV. Okay, beta? When I had been to your place to buy a TV, definitely some sticker was there, was pasted on the TV, and it was written there. Suppose I am not adding X. X means maybe 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, whatever might be. So what is this X? This X means the mark price. Yes or no? Now what is happening here? I don't know the here mark price. So I will let the mark price be equal to rupees X. Please understand it very carefully, beta. What happened? When I had been to your place to buy it, because of the lockdown, you don't have your school, so you were there at the counter. When I had been there to your place to buy the TV, you said, sir, please sit. You made me sit there, and you said, sir, you don't give the price what is written there or what is pasted there on the TV. You give me 20% less, okay? Or I am going to give you 20% less, means yes, discount. So how much discount you have given me? So the first case, discount given is how much, beta? First case discount is given how much? You have given how much? 20%. So 20% of X equal to 20X by 100. It will come beta X by 5. You are given the discount. So listen to me. That this is the price which was been pasted on the TV. You have given me a discount or reduction of X by 5. Then how much you are going to take from me? The amount what you are going to take from me, that is called the selling price. Yes or no? So what is the selling price of the TV in the first case? Selling price equal to mark price. What is the mark price on the TV, beta? X. How much discount is given to me? X minus 5. If I do the calculation, I am supposed to pay 4x by 5 to you. Now what happened? I had given you 4x by 5 rupees, And after paying the money to you, as I was going to leave your place, suddenly your uncle came. As your uncle reached, your uncle asked you, who is he? You said, uncle, he is Mohanty sir from Don Bosco Academy, he is teaching us maths. Then he asked you, have you given any discount to sir? You said, yes, uncle, I had already given 20% discount to you. Then what your uncle said? सर आइए ना, उसको पता नहीं है कितना पैसा आपको आपसे लिया है. I said वो हमसे 4x by 5 rupees ले चुका है. Then what your uncle said? नहीं सर, चलिए आपको हम नहीं ज्यादा ले लिया आपसे, चलिए आपको हम कुछ लौटा देते हैं. Now how much he returned to me? He returned to me in the second case. So first case what SP? 4x by 5. This is already I have given to him. Please understand it. Already given to him how much? 4x by 5. So I'm just, you please remember it. How much I paid? 4x by 5. Now second case what happened beta? Second case the money what I paid to him 4x by 5, his uncle said, on that he again given me a discount or reduction of 10%. The second case the discount given to me, discount given is how much? Who has given me the discount? His uncle. On what? On the price what he has taken from me. How much? 10% of 4x by 5. Yes or no? So how much he has given me the reduction? 10 by 100 into 4x by 5. This is gone, this is gone. 2 2 is 4, 2 5 is 10 equal to 2x by 25. This is the reduction he is given on the price what is already been given to you. Now how much your uncle is asked from me? Your uncle asked me, that is the selling price for me. How much he asked? He said, sir, already आप मेरा भतीजा को 4x by 5 रुपीज दिया है, उससे आपको हम 2x by 25 माइनस कर देते हैं. So how much I am supposed to pay him? 25 है बेटा. 20x minus 2x is equal to 18x by 25. I am supposed to give him, and I paid the money. After paying the money, as I was going to leave the place, suddenly your father reached. And as your father reached there, he was known to me because I met him so many times. Now school, he said, sir, कब आए हैं? I'm like, कुछ 1 घंटा हो गया आए. क्या ले? कुछ खरीद रहा है क्या था? I said, yes, आपका दुकान से टीवी लेके जा रहा है. अरे टीवी लेके जा रहे थे. Then he asked immediately to your uncle, सर से कितना पैसा लिए? He said, सर से हम 18x by 25 रुपीज लिए. Then what your father said? रुकिए सर, थोड़ा देखते हैं और हम कुछ काम कर सकते नहीं कर सकते. Then what did your father? Has all the bill and all those things. He just took out all the bills from his, you know what I said, from his drawer and all these things. He told me, wait. Now how much I am supposed to pay in the third case when your father come? What he did? How much he already paid? 18x by 25. So your father said, रुकिए सर, आप कुछ कम कर देते हैं इससे. कितना कम? He said again what he has taken, on that again 5% I am going to give you the discount. So discount given how much? Discount given in the third case is equal to beta 5% of how much I paid to your uncle. How much I paid? 18x by 25. In case anywhere my multiplication of division wrong, beta please correct it. Okay. Now what is happening here? Who has given me this discount? Last one? Your uncle. Sorry, your father. So how much discount your father has given me? 5 by 100 into 18x by 25. So here 20 beta. Okay. Again here, if I do with 9, here 10. What is coming here? 9x by 250 is coming. That means how much I am going to give him? This is the money I had given to uncle. How much your father returned it to me? So what is the final selling price? So final selling price, how much I paid? Your uncle has taken from me 18x by 25. From there, how much your father returned it to me? 9x by 250. That means here 250 beta 180x minus 9x will come or not. That means it will come 171x by 250 rupees. This is the final price I had given for the TV or not. You understand my point? Now, if this is the final payment I paid for the TV, then how much actual discount I got it? This was the marked price. This much I paid at the final. So how much the actual selling price? So now let me find out actual discount I got. So actual discount receipt might be, so this actual discount got equal to how much beta? Mark price minus the final selling price. What is that? 171x by 250. So if you do the calculation, it will come 250 is LCM. So 250x minus 171x is equal to beta. This will come 9. Okay, 8, 7, 79x by 250. This is what is the discount. Okay, now I am going to calculate the discount percent. The discount percent equal to final discount by MP multiplied by 100 or not. I have written short final discount. What is the final discount getting by me? What is the final discount over there? Okay, so what is the final discount? 79x by 250. That's the last. All total how much? Okay, the discount I received. Mine divided by MP. What is MP? X into 100 or not. So it is being 79x by 250 into 1 by x into 100 or not. This will cancel, this will cancel, this will cancel, this will cancel. It will come how much? It will come, it is coming beta 790 by 25. Okay, easily you can convert it into the mixed fraction or not. And if you convert it into the mixed fraction, it will come 31 3 by 5. 31 3 by 5%. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. So once more I need to tell you, this page you solve few problems based on profit and loss, few problems based on discount, and in the discount cases the math which are having equivalent discount or three continuous discount and you have to calculate it with a single discount, those types of problems are very very important for you. So once more beta, the profit, loss and discount chapter you are doing from class 6. I had already told you how to find out the profit, how to find out the loss, how to find out the discount. Once more I have earnest request to all of you, please go through the videos what has been uploaded earlier on the basis of the chapter what is being taught to you. Before Don Bosco Academy's ID earlier, I was uploading my video in my name only. So usually those chapters what has been taught to you before the summer vacation, those chapters also I made the YouTube channels and the channels are in my name only. So easily you can go through those videos. Each and every problem was explained on those videos. Please go through it. Try to understand those problems and then you revise these chapters better. Once more I want to tell you about your oral test of math. Please don't get nervous. Not required to do any calculation by using pen, paper or pencil. The questions are based on your syllabus and which can be calculated orally if you know the methodology. So by learning, you will not be able to give the answer of the oral test. So please revise it, understand those problems And I have a request. If you have any doubt, if you have any queries, beta, if you have any doubt in any problem, the chapters what I am doing the revision, I am talking about those chapters now. If you have any doubts, any questions, please phone me from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening. Because that time I am free. School hours, sometimes we are making the videos and all, we may not be able to give you the answers, but I am telling you for my cases, 4 to 8 o'clock you call me, I will definitely explain your doubts from the chapters what I am doing the revision. You don't go previous chapter or the chapter ahead of this, no. You ask me, and from 4th onwards or the 5th onwards, no asking, you please revise yourself. Sincerely and seriously revise all those chapters. Go through the videos again and again, and I am sure you will be able to understand it. Okay, beta? Thank you so much.